Hello friends, it's Astro here and welcome back to Shivery Timbers where, well, I've gotten over the initial excitement of planning out Happy Accident Park as well as the Sunset Park over here. Was it Sunset Park? Sunset Park, which I just adore. Look at that, right on the shore of the river, just there, full of campfires and tents and random stuff like that, and later on we'll be able to add a whole bunch of other stuff to it. But I think today we need to come back to the most amazing crater that I have seen in this game. And what I want to do is I really want to like have this teeny tiny, and then we'll pause and then we'll click and we're going to drag this down and see if we can just have it filling. I mean, is that going to overflow? It doesn't look like it will. But then it covers out that way a bit. So, okay, look. I'll tell you what. We'll do it to about here. And we'll see how lucky we're going to be. Alright, let's go. Okay. It's coming up. Everything's fine. Okay, nothing's broken. Everything's cool. And good. Oh, no. No, stop. Stop. No, oh dear. Oh. Okay, we are going to have a little bit of flooding on the freeway, but it does seem to have sorted itself out. And that flooding didn't actually seem to make it to the freeway. So I guess this berm here kind of has a natural drainage ditch. But look at that. Isn't that great? Alright. And here's what we're going to do with this. We'll get rid of some of these additional roads that are no longer required because they don't go anywhere. And yeah, this can go. This can go. This can go. Yeah, we don't need these roads anymore. And that one can go as well. Anyone that's broken here, that's fine. And look, we'll get rid of this park. We'll get rid of the curling rink. I'm sorry. I know that curling rinks are kind of a thing in this town, but... And then let's rebuild this big three-laner that was around the outside. Was it this one? I think it was this one. Well, 3 lanes either way. You know what I'm talking about. It's a 6-lane road. And we're going to have that come right around to here. And then hook back onto there. Good. Okay, great. Excellent. So that's now just a giant crater. Which, we're going to have our own amusement park. And what's this? Small amusement park? No, we want a big one. A huge, big amusement park. Main gate, which can connect up here on William Blackwell Boulevard. Yes, indubitably. And we now get to have souvenir shops, restrooms, game booths, carousels, amusement park cafes, and a plaza. Excellent. So, let's get in and dirty with Spruce Park here. It is nighttime. Okay, look, I'll tell you what. Let's get some daytime happening. There we go. That'll do. And then we'll plan out a cheeky little road that needs to go like this, please. Come on, we want curvy roads in this place. We always want curvy roads in our parks. And that can go right around the edge of this bad boy right here. Okay. And we're going to, first of all, rename this to Meteor Park Donk. Which is amusing because there actually is a thing called Meteorite Park. But that's fine. We're going to have this, you know, you can go your own way. And we're going to have this come all the way out so that it covers this entire area here. Right? And touches all of that. And I figure that a big amusement park is going to make these people absolutely stoked. Absolutely. So, what else do we need? We need some more roads that come off like this. We'll have this one as sort of a radiating park. Like the other ones were more sort of freeform, but this one can be radiating like this. And as new items come online, we can fill in these sections and make this bad boy just amazing. Just amazing. Should we have a side gate over here? I think we should. On Elizabeth something or other way. Space already occupied. Okay, well, we'll put it down here then. It seems to fit there. And then we'll just hook that up to this road. Or, we'll get rid of that path entirely. And then we'll just draw a straight path straight to there. There we go. Okay, good. And now we can get in and start placing some things down. So this is the side gate. Good, we've got that. Park Plaza. We definitely need one of those. Yes, please. Park Cafe. Cool. That can go down near the side gate here. That'll be... we'll bring it in a little bit. We'll bring it up to about there. And what else can we have? An amusement. What's this? A souvenir shop. Right. I need to read things before I click on them. That would be handy, Astro. We can have a souvenir shop there. This guy is a restroom. We'll just have just one there. And then, and maybe in case people are all the way down the other side of the Meteorite Park, they can check that out there. And then a game booth. Oh, yes, indeed. We can have one of those. We can have ourselves a game booth number 2. So you go on the big walk around the park itself, and you get to check out all these little amusements. We can have a freaking carousel, which I am utterly thrilled about. And that can go... We'll put that... Let's put that down on this spine here, right? So people can walk all over the place, because we've got a piggy train, we've got rotating teacups, we've got a swinging boat. Oh my goodness. Look at all these things that we get to have. And then we're going to have some benches dotted along this main road where people can sit down, take a load off after they've been busily playing at the gaming booths. They can have a little rest and just, you know, just basically just chill out and relax. We're going to have a lovely sign down here, and that should be in this orientation. Lovely, lovely. It says Chirpy Land, but we know what it's really called. And then we'll have a little signpost here telling people where to go. Have one here. Excellent. One here. Spiffy. What else have we got in here? Some lamps. Do we need streetlights? There are already streetlights on our road, so that's okay. We can get away with that. There are some table sets here. I feel like... Where's the cafe? Was that this guy? Restrooms. Well, I mean, close. Was there a cafe? There's a plaza. Souvenir shop. The carousel. Cafe. Right. Okay. So let's say... Oh, that's lovely. Look at that. I'm really quite besmitten by this. Ground tiles. Oh. I think we should have some of those. We'll just extend these ground tiles out a little bit this way and this way. Right? And then maybe we can... Can we do it like this and then one like this? Extra large cafe. Yes, please. And then we need some balloon carts that can be in the corners here. Oh. Oh. What was I saying about I'm okay and I'm like over the excitement of this? It really seems that is not the case, doesn't it? We'll have a... What is this? That is a little car thingy. We'll have one of them there. And up near the carousel, right, on the side of the carousel here, let's have a couple more tiles on the top end of that. Just in like this. Because this is like the super amusement area where people are going to be like playing games and having fun and stuff. And we want that to be lit up. Oh, look at this. Yes, we'll have a couple of lights dotted along here just to light this section up good and proper. And then down here we're going to have a grabby machine, which I can't quite see which way that goes. So I'm just going to go on a hunch and figure that that goes like here. So we'll have 2 of those. Lovely. We'll have a coin game, which is like, I guess, a penny... what are they called? Pound shovers? Freaking cotton candy cart. My God, listen to how excited I am. And another one of these little car machines. That can go there. So that'll be like on the edge of this. People can go and play with that sort of stuff and have some fun. But we need some power. How is power doing in this place? Fairly poorly. We can do a little leg of power lines that gets... Okay. Thank you. Good day. I have a little leg that goes there. And that'll power up the bulk of the park. And we need to plop something... We need to plop something in here. And I don't really want to use... no, I don't want to use... I don't want to use non-park things. So let's maybe have another... Another souvenir shop. Sure. Why not? Right on the edge of Meteorite Park. Wait, is that another one there? That's the restrooms. That's the souvenir shop. Another cafe? Yeah, let's do another cafe. I reckon that's probably going to be better. Restrooms. Carousel. Where was the cafe? Here? Cafe. Alright, we want another cafe right here on the edge of the Meteorite Park. Right, it's fairly close to the other one, but that's fine. It just means that, you know, people have 2 cafes to choose from. When they go to Meteorite Park, they can go, let's not go to that cafe, let's go to the good one. Okay, so that has connected everything up with power. Everything is looking good. And Meteorite Park says that it is currently level 1, and we have 6 of 500 visitors, and 503 of 250 entertainment. So that's pretty good. And maintenance goes from green to purple, so I have absolutely no idea what that means. And the attractiveness is 600, which is pretty good. Let's have some celebrations and some night tours, and even more fun, and recycle, and let's do some advertisements, and animal ethics, I guess, but it's not a zoo, so it kind of doesn't matter. We will eventually get a zoo, I think. I'm not sure where I'm going to put that, but Meteorite Park, right, down here in Andreas Shores, is totally... Wait. Just realised. There we go. Why not? Okay. Do we have any need for residential? No. It's still super duper low. Like, there's no need for any residential in any of these areas. But maybe, just maybe, I can ring this whole area in here with a whole bunch of low-density commercial. Like, shops that are propped up by the existence of the amusement park down here. And by doing so, perhaps it will then let me, you know, start to expand, get a bit more... Like, there's a tiny little residential here. But no one really seems to want to come and live down in this neck of the woods. I mean, these houses... Oh, they're upgrading quite nicely, actually. They're doing quite well. But it's just that overall, this city doesn't have much of a requirement for residential. Which means, friends, that it's time to plop in... Maybe in here. Let's see. Yeah, let's have a bunch of heavy-duty commercial ringing around the outside like this. A couple in here. Right? Just to sort of bolster our requirements. And then we'll plop in some big heavy-duty offices around here and here. They can soak up a bit of the noise from the commercial and keep that away from these big residential towers. But hopefully... that should sort of take care of the commercial and industrial requirements, and we can start getting a little bit more residential needs. Good. Okay, and oh, Alf. Oh, do I dare? I think I don't know if I can, Alf, because, well, the main problem I have is that Alf's Harbour needs to be on a road so that these 3 objects can work. That being said, what happens if I pull this path out, and then we get into parks, and this one can be... This could be kind of a nature reserve as well, right? Where was that one? This one. So we can have a small main gate. That's a side gate. Small nature reserve main gate. It fits! And if it fits, I sits. Okay, great. And then this path will just tear the whole thing out. Because it served its purpose relatively well. But it now no longer does. Because now, this is going to be the coastal nature reserve. And we want to have bendy roads that go like this. And then they come out like this. And then out and down. And then dibbly-doo. Oh. Oh my, yes. Oh, it's just... Oh, it's delightful. Okay, I don't know how much stuff we're going to be able to put out here, but we're going to try. Okay, so let's get this. Let's paint out Hemlock Mar... Actually, you know what? We'll just paint the whole... Paint the... Oh, shizer. No. We're done with that. We want to bring that down like this. Okay, great. And then Mulberry Street. And then all the way out these rocks. Ooh. And then all the way out to the tip of here. So this can be... This can be the zone. This can be the new sort of harbour area. Hemlock Marsh? No. Alf's Marsh. We'll call it Alf's Harbour. There we go. And we want some fireworks and night tours and even more fun and garbage, and why not? Why not have all of the things? And it didn't rename itself. Donk. Okay, great. Alf's Harbour is the district, and then Alf's Harbour is the park. And we can probably get in here with a couple of campfire sites. Oh, look, we can have campfires. Oh, gosh, this is delightful. And we'll have one of these ones. Have that, like, there. And then we can have some tents where people are camping out on the break wall, getting all salty and fresh, and just flat out enjoying themselves. These ones here, not too much, because it's fairly bland. And is there anything else we can put down? Not really at this stage, right? We could put a fence in, or a side gate, but that's kind of it. I mean, it's just a little spit there. We get these lovely little campfire things. Ah, man. Yeah, okay. I'm digging that. Little rocks along the path, and a little, like, stringy power cable powering up the lights. Yep. Alf, finally. Finally, your harbour looks the way that I wanted it to from the get-go. Especially with the tiny little tents and things. I'm pretty happy about that. Hopefully, there will be some additional goodies that we can plop in to take this from pretty rad all the way up to full-blown awesome. While we're here, let's pop in a couple of lights that can point up at this big bad boy here. Cannot build on water. We'll squeeze them in. We'll have one there, and then one there. And I hope that those floodlights will actually help to light up the sides of... Oh, it's working. It's working. That's one. Can we get the other one up? Oh, yes, indubitably. Alright, I'm very happy with that. I would love it if I could, like, rotate them around. But it doesn't appear that I can do that. Wall-mounted floodlight. Yeah, see, that doesn't really do what I want it to do. Okay, great. That's taken care of. Alf's Harbour has kicked off the fireworks. Maybe the fireworks are going to be a little too much, because they do seem to be going off all over the shop. I may need to, like, wind that back just a little tiny bit. How's Chirper doing? Okay, we're building another rocket. Oh, Bluebird Heavy 3 got cancelled. What the toot? And we've got heat problems again. Gordon Bennett. Alright. Well, Alf and Happy Accident Park and everyone else who got a park today, good on ya. Hope you enjoyed it. Let's get some actual work done, I suppose. Right. Water availability, solid. Hot water availability, not so solid. Power availability, totally solid. So we're just chewing through the hot water. We just keep using more and more and more of it. Do we need a hot water facility? I mean, this is just getting real crowded down here. We've plonked one in here. And where was the other one? Just here, right? So I guess we can try and squeeze another one in. Yeah, we can get another one in here. And then we can hook that bad boy up like this. Donk. And then, wait. That hasn't even come online yet. Oh, it has. No, it has. So that was fine. Water. Power. Everything seems fine. I kind of am getting sick of having power problems. With that in mind, I wonder if this is wise, what I'm thinking of doing. Let's have a look. What's the water doing up here? It is flowing. Let's see. It is flowing, and it's flowing rather rapidly down in that direction. So, we could dam this. What would happen if we did? Let's see. Let's get this from here across to here. Estimated production is 80 megawatts, which is not bad. That's pretty good. Let's get that donked in and see what happens. Let's see if it holds fast. It does seem to have stop to think about what it's doing. That's okay. And we'll get a little road, a little service road. We'll use a street, a 2-lane. No, we'll use just a standard road, and we can have that. So that comes, I guess, this way and hooks onto the main drag right there. So you turn left for the park, and you turn right to go out and have a look at the dam, which is currently sort of flooding. It's currently sort of flooding. It's fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure that nothing is broken. But we can get that bad boy hooked up with one of these, right? And we can bring that, yeah, down into the back of these neighborhoods. Like that. Right there. That should do the trick. It is only a single link, which is not the greatest. And this whole section is really struggling for power, but that's because it's just populating itself out so slowly. But that's okay. This does seem to be doing a thing. It is providing 96 megawatts of power at this stage, and I assume that there will be more to come, right? So there's that one there, right? There's this river, and then there's this river up here, which could potentially be dammed here, unless... Yeah. Should we try it? Let's just see what this one does first. Once it settles down, yeah, it's doing 80 megawatts. It's doing the thing. And it seems to be flowing okay. So we'll just keep an eye on that, because that is actually a river, as opposed to the other one, which is kind of more of a bay. I guess. I'm not sure. We'll find out. And you know what? What the heck was that? Was that lightning? I think it was lightning. Okay. So let's get back over, what, here. How are these guys doing? Are these all reaching? Is everything fine with you? Yeah? Yeah. Okay, so everything seems to be okay there. Someone is dead here, which is a bit of a problem. But I'm still not quite... I keep seeing this sort of dinking up and down. Maybe. And that's okay now. Okay. Maybe we need to put in a couple more tank reservoirs. So that in the event of us having low power, then the hot water power plants can potentially... I don't know. Oh, this makes electricity as well. Oh. As does this one, but I don't really want to use the boiler station. I mean, it does produce a lot more hot water. But yeah, I'm not sure why that keeps dipping up and down. Unless there are waves that are getting in the way of these... Oh. Is it because they're doing a huge slurp and the water level is falling too low? That could be the reason. That could be the reason. Especially this one. That looks way too high. Okay, let's move a couple of these. And we'll just go like... You can go down to there. And then you can go a little bit further down. Right? And then we'll hook those bad boys back up again. To one another. And then back to the grid. And then we'll give them some juice as well. That's okay. They're already powered up. They have sorted that out for themselves. So that should hopefully take care of a bit of the schlorping that's going on. Theoretically. Theoretically. And then maybe... Yeah. I reckon some tank reservoirs is probably going to be a good idea. Maybe we can put a couple more of those. This section is getting really a bit crazy at the moment. And we can't put them in that way because they're too long. We can't put them into here because that's all residential. We could... No, definitely no. Over here? No, thank you. I mean, I could put them... Well, we're out of space. We're out of space in our town. And we need to expand. I could put one in here by demolishing and replacing the monorail. But, kind of don't want to do that, guys. I kind of want to leave that... Oh! Hello. Put a couple in here? We certainly can. Ding, dang, donk. Done. Okay, and how do we hook them up? Where's the hooky point? Here. Lovely. Great. So, water tank usage, we now have an excellent amount of stored water. And that... Maybe that'll do it. Maybe that's what's going to happen. Maybe this is going to be what we need. And maybe we need actually 1 or 2 more of these. And we can put them up here. Up here near the dam, we can have some intake pipes on this side. Why not? We'll have them here and here. And probably don't need that many. But just to be on the safe side, right? And we'll hook them back into the main grid. They should already be powered because they're sitting right next to a freaking, you know, a hydroelectric power station. So that should be fine. Is this guy still doing it? 48. Yeah, righto. Well, these guys are going to be slurping up some of its power, which is not actually really that great now that I think about it, but... Oh. Alright. Go this side, guys. Go this side. Get down to here. And we'll see if we can do it this way instead. So that the dam gets the first bite of the cherry, and then you guys can pick up what's left over. Does that sound good? I think that should be good. See, now this is coming back up again. With a little bit of flooding. Just a tiny little bit. But that's okay. Alright, good. Not that we super need that extra power, but it'd be nice. It'd be nice to have some additional power there. These guys can take up what's left of the water that comes out of this thing, and hopefully that then doesn't leave this whole section a gibbering mess. We have to hope and pray. Huh. I wonder if I can game this a little bit, right? Because this bad boy, when you read it, it says, flowing water is an infinite resource, blah, 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 blah. Find a strong current in a river and build a dam across to blah, 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 blah. So, the deal with the way this thing works is that the higher the water on the top side and the lower the water on the bottom side, the better it functions. Yeah? That's my understanding. So what happens if I then do this, and then this, and then we have another dam that comes out like this to here, right? Estimated production 32 megawatts. Don't care. Don't really care at all. And then from here, watch this. We'll grab all of these guys, right? And we'll move this up to here. And we're just going to have all of them. Come on. Here we go. We'll have all of them donked in like this. This could be very unwise, what I am currently attempting to do. This could be extremely unwise, but we're about to find out. We're about to find out just how silly I am today. Let's do that. And then we've got to hook them up. Rather quick smart, actually, because we're, like, our water availability is now just shot through the floor. Dink, 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 dink. They're all connected. Power-wise, they're totally fine, because these two dams are basically feeding each other. And now these bad boys are just going to slurp up all of this water. And this guy... You see what I'm trying to do here, right? And then maybe I can turn this guy off? I wonder. Because it's not outputting anything, because obviously it's not. Or maybe I can flip this one the other way around. So that's doing 80 megawatts now. Because it's having all of the water drained out from behind it. Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay. And this one's 0. Let's check our water flow and where that's going. Okay. Oh. Oh dear. Alright. Alright. I may have overcooked this just slightly. But we can do this. Right? How shit. How much further can we push this? I wonder. I mean, I shouldn't be doing this. This is silly now. I'm making a mess of this. I could be really crafty. Alright. Here's how we're going to do this. Alright. Hey, what's this? Sunset Park has reached level 2, and we can build all this stuff. Ah, that's lovely. We'll do that next time. Okay, check it. Let's do some landscaping. And let's do some uppy-downy shifting of terrain. Can we do... Yeah? Oh! What's this now? Meteorite Park has reached level 2 as well. Fantastic. Alright, I think I've been a bit unwise with my placement of things here. I think this is too much. This is too much. And what we're going to do is we'll get this guy and we'll demolish that. But now we're going to pause really, really quickly. And then these guys we're going to bring back up to, like, here, just to get him out of the way. And then we're going to brace ourselves, because this is all going to schlop back in. Watch this. Excellent. Okay. So that water is flowing back in. These pumps should start operating again. And we're going to do this a little bit more sensibly this time. These guys can be moved over to here. And here. And then we'll have this one over here as well. So 3 there. And then these 3, we'll just space them out a little bit further. And this one can go, I guess, here. Oh, and there's one more. Okay, great. So we'll have that, I guess, over to here. Groovy. Alright. And then we'll hook these up with some pipes. And then we'll stop fussing with this because it's starting to get too much. It's too silly. I do like doing silly things, but this has started to become a little bit too silly now. Okay. Is that going to steady itself? Now that all this water, it is still rushing inwards. Right? It is still sort of coming in this way. And this is now kind of stuffed. Because this has flowed this way and that has... It's still operating. Okay. Okay. This is still happening. And it's still providing the water that we need. And I guess we've kind of done what I set out to do. This is creating a lower water section here. Maybe this now will... I don't know what I was trying to do, guys. I really don't. I mean, this has been a bit of a palaver. I'll have to experiment with that elsewise and see if I can figure out a cool way to make more power with a dam than normally one should be able to. Maybe it's a thing. Should we try putting one over here then? Because this is now flowing quite nicely. Let's do that. Let's have... Because we did have one here before. We may as well have another one now. So we'll have that out and across like this. It's only going to produce 64 megawatts of power. But that's fine. And then we can get our cheeky little road just hooked into that. Like that. And then this is going to flood badly. Which is fine. It's only going to take a little... Bluebird Heavy 4? Is it 4? Oh my god, all of my parks are leveling up. So Happy Accident, Park Chessboard, Park Pier. There's a Park Pier, guys. What type of park has that? And can I place that into the pond? Oh my goodness. We're going to have to find out. But we'll have to find out next time because... oh, dearie me. Well, that seems to be doing its thing. And is there another river crossing over there somewhere? No, it doesn't look like it. It doesn't look like it. All of this... Wait a second. That's the ocean out there. How come the water's rushing this way when that's an ocean? Does that mean we need to dam this whole bloody section as well? God, I think it does. I think it does. I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. But friends, I think we'll figure it out after we figure out where this power is going, for starters. Oh. There seems to be some damage. Alright. Why did these get damaged? I don't quite understand why that would have happened. But that's fine. We can just hook that back up. And... yeah. That's a bit weird. Don't know what happened there. Oh, this all is unpowered. But it doesn't seem to be complaining. So that's fine. Alright. So we've got a dam that does nothing. We've got water pump stations that are also doing nothing. We've got another dam that will probably also do nothing over here. At the moment it is doing... no, it's doing nothing. Okay. So we've made a bunch of dams to do nothing. Good. Well, what a waste of time. Friends, thank you very much for joining me. I do hope that you've enjoyed this interesting episode. And I do hope that you join me again next time.